Have you ever planned a spaghetti dinner, stopped at the store after work and bought a 24-ounce jar of sauce, brought it home only to realize that you have to change it just to make it taste better? Your quick and easy dinner just turned to a full night of prep session. My way uses fresh ingredients and makes enough sauce to generate a couple weeks worth of dinners. Um, the average cost for a regular jar of sauce ranges from $1.50 to $4.98. My way is a little bit on the pricey side at $2.96, but you have lots of fresh ingredients with lots of nutrients that a jarred sauce doesn't give you. So why bother making your own? For me, it's the taste. If you buy a jar and don't add anything into it except seasoning, you might make it taste better, but you won't have that satisfying feeling that you get from vegetables, the thing that your body really craves. So to start off with, I have everything mise en place, which is everything in its place. I'm just gonna grab the garlic. We have carrots, a different array of peppers. There's sweet, red, bell, onions, and then the garlic is roasted. You just add a little bit of olive oil to that and stick it in the oven about 350 for, I'd say, 45 minutes. We have seasoning here that I've actually mixed in a bowl. No measuring, just mix everything up so that I can sprinkle over the pot, and more salt and pepper as needed. We have our herbs, parsley, which I keep in a jar just in the fridge, just like that. And I bought some oregano, and then I have basil in my garden outside. Behind me I have a finish pot and a start pot, some water, because you always need to add water, oil, and some tomatoes that are already pureed, and of course the blender. So first, I want to let you know that everything is a rough chop. You don't need any special chef knife skills here to make this sauce because you're going to blend it. So we have just a typical yellow onion that we're going to slice pretty small. Stick it in your bowl. 2 onions. The more onion you use, the sweeter your sauce will be. I like a sweeter sauce. My kids like a sweeter sauce. Now, after we're finished with the onions, we are going to turn our pot on high. We have nothing in our pot right now. And once that gets heated up, then we'll put the oil in. The reason for that is you're conditioning the pan, getting the pan ready for everything to be added into it. I'm sorry, my eyes are watering. While we wait for that to heat up, I can go over the herbs. These won't be added until the end. We have parsley. Parsley doesn't really have a strong flavor. I do feel like the curly parsley has a nicer flavor than flat leaf parsley does. This, I'm chopping really fine, but this also will be chopped in the blender. You don't have to do such a precise cut on that. The oregano, same thing. And then the basil. Basil bruises really easy, so you kind of want to be a little bit gentle with it. But it also does not blend well. And you really don't want it to because it stands out so much in the sauce. So then that's your herb mixture. And we're just gonna leave that right there on the cutting board mixed together because we need to add all of that. So you got your pan nice and hot. You add your oil and your carrots. You really want to hear that sizzle when you add something into the oil. I know you're thinking, how large is that pot? But when you're making a large amount of sauce, you need it to be that big. We're just gonna go ahead and add everything else. And that's gonna simmer down. This will actually take about 30 to 45 minutes to simmer and really gets like the essence of the sauce. So with the speed of TV, if we fast forward, we have a pot that's already blended. And this turns into this. We want to add our herbs. Give it a little stir. Season. And then you just add the lid again and simmer. So, do you think that my way is easier or your way? My way, I think, is definitely healthier and easier to hide vegetables for my kids. Thank you.